And it's a red light, which means we are on. Hey, folks. Joe's in town.
Hey, hey! YouTube vinyl.
YouTube vinyl community is a real thing, still real.
Yep.
I'm really happy to spend another day with Joe. I'll tell you right away, guys. When Joe came the first time, it was like meeting a stranger. This time it's like hanging out with a brother. For real. For real.
Totally.
Today's been great.
It has been great. We had a great day.
Yeah.
Really did.
The light is kind of low, but you can see us. You can see us. Well, you know, you've been telling me about what you're doing. You're taking a trip. What's the plea?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to the 127 Highway Yard Sale, which it goes from Detroit all the way down to Alabama, and it's nothing but yard sales and swap meets and garage sales for 650 miles. So I have a couple of antique stores that I have. So, and also I am a vinyl junkie.
Absolutely.
So I go there to look for vinyl and for antiques and collectibles and different things to put in my store, and I make it part of my vacation. So it's kind of like a working vacation.
Yeah. And
I also see family, and I've seen some friends. I started out in Denver and worked my way up to here, and I'll be going to Chicago next, and then over to Cincinnati, and then I'll start the 127 highway, and then I'll be back in Kansas. And then I'll run through Austin, Texas, and then head on home.
Man, that's quite the trek.
Yeah.
But it sounds like fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I know you're going to find some stuff.
And it's just started, and it's wonderful. I'm having a great time with Dereck today.
We're having a great time, too. And just to keep vinyl on the mind, Joe was kind enough to pick up a couple of cheap things that we found. I'll just show this one right quick. Jack DeJohnette. Okay. Thank you, Joe.
You bet.
Thank you so
no
much.
Yeah.
So we've just been having great conversations, and whatever you want to share, you know.
Well, I really want to share the place that we went to.
Hi-Fi House.
Yeah.
Or in Canesville.
No. The
Hi-Fi
place.
House.
Yeah, the Hi-Fi House.
Yeah.
Great little setup there, and it'll be great when that goes public. I definitely want to be a part of that when they come to LA. That would be great.
Yeah.
And then the in Iowa, the
Canesville
Collectibles. That was amazing, and you'll be seeing more of that on my YouTube channel, Mr. Joe Naz. If you go to Mr. Joe Naz right now, you'll probably see it. Won't be for another week and a half though, until I'm done with my vacation. But
check it
I'll
out.
have it up. I'll have a bunch of stuff of me and Dereck together.
It's quite a store.
Our gallivanting.
It's really been fun today, you know, and thank you for kind of saving me. I was working this morning, you know, and you came at the perfect time. Although I have to go back and finish this mess, but it's been just great. We had lunch, and we've just been going to different places and just getting to know each other better. And
I was able to get some credit for a couple of my Levinstone records, and so it was really fun. It was enjoyable to get some records and not have to put out a lot of cash.
You know what's really been cool is, as we talk, how we discover how much we have in common, even though we're completely from different parts of the country and everything. And you know, you would look at us, and you know what I'm saying. but we have just so much in common.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely. We both play a lot of instruments, and we both write our own music, and we've had a lot of the same kind of experiences playing all over. We were talking about some Hells Angels things that we've been a part of. And
some crazy stuff, you know.
So different. I've been playing since I was 16, live all over Southern California, and I know Derek's been playing
about the same
time. So, and hopefully one of these times we'll get to jam.
Would be nice, you know.
That would be fun.
Would be nice.
We'll do that one of these
times. Would be nice, you know. The time goes so quickly. But besides that, the thing that I really recognize about you, Joe, and I'm telling you folks, is I can feel his heart. This man is good. This is a good man.
Same here.
Okay, you know. And we talked about that, how we prefer to work with people that we like. You know, there's a whole thread in music. And when you go to music school, actually, it's something they teach you. which is in music, don't focus on playing with people you like, just focus on the business. But I and Joe, we want to play with people we like.
Yes, people we know.
Yeah.
People that we've come to know and respect, and go, yeah, hey, you're a cool dude. I think we could gel pretty well together.
Exactly.
Why don't we throw a little something together, see what happens?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's one of those type of situations.
I think that the energy that can happen, even though you can have that creative flux, that creative tension, that can bring things. But I think that when there's creative tension, but underneath it, a harmony regarding friendship, I don't know how you can beat that, you know.
Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah, you know, and you have to get to a certain ability as well on your instrument. But at the same time, if you have somebody who's good, has a good heart, and they're willing to work, you're willing to work with them. Okay,
right.
You need to learn some stuff. Come on by, and I'll make sure that you learn your parts and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So being a music teacher myself and having the students that I have, and I've been teaching now for over 15 years. You get to a point where teaching is what I do to make money, but it's also part of my life and part of what I do. But I wanted to ask you on camera.
Okay.
What a couple of questions.
Sure.
What is your favorite double album?
The quick, easy answer there is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. Okay?
Yeah.
Now that's a quick, easy answer. There's some other qualifiers, but that album, when it came out at the time of my life, it was literally the soundtrack to my life. Some really heavy life learning lessons happened, and that music was the soundtrack. So
wow,
there you
that's
go.
incredible.
Yeah.
What about your favorite soundtrack for a movie?
Again, if I thought about it, I'd probably come up with a different answer. But La Planète Sauvage, that's the one that comes to mind right away. You know that one?
That's the cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I have it on DVD.
Yeah.
Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great music
Awesome.
and a great movie.
Yeah. It
I
is.
would really like to get a copy of that.
Mhm.
That would be really great.
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you what your favorite live album is.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, let me just put it like this. Okay. Let me just put it like this, okay? Because I'm going to take you back. Because as a teenager, I was, smitten by the Beatles and the English thing, okay?
Sure.
But I love guitar. So Johnny Winter, when I discovered Johnny Winter, is like I fell out, okay? And when Johnny Winter and Live came out, I bought it in the store. And for the longest time, that was just the most incredible. I mean, you have that album.
I do have it.
Holy shit, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Man, the energy on that album.
And I actually bought it at a Goodwill.
You
For $1.
bitch. Yeah. Check him out. He's been talking about this all day. Finding Beatles records for this and Thelonious Monk first pressings for $4
on Prestige, and I've showed you them on my channel. That you guys that watch me, you've seen them,
Man, yeah. So that's a contender. If I were to keep thinking about it, I'd probably come up with another, but that one definitely is one of them. Johnny Winter and Live.
Okay.
Now, just to be fair, how about you? What's your favorite double album?
Ooh, my favorite double album. Gosh, Lamb is.
That's a top.
That's an amazing record. It would probably be Thin Lizzy Live and Dangerous.
Okay, now I've never owned that.
I
Okay.
flippin' love that record, and it's so easy to see with that record where Iron Maiden comes from, because
Okay.
they took a sound from that, and they said it in interviews that how much they love Thin Lizzy and that album in particular.
Cool.
And
Cool.
how much it really the sound starts there.
Okay.
That sound that Maiden has, it starts with that record.
Wow.
And he Phil Lynott is just
Amazing.
An amazing
He was,
singer.
yeah.
The group was amazing. I just love that record.
Awesome.
My favorite live record
Mhm.
would probably be Humble Pie's "Rockin' the Fillmore."
And I still have it.
That's
You got it. It's like sparks are flying that night. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
I mean,
yeah.
they're on fire. Happy to say I got to see Humble Pie. You seen them?
no.
Yeah, thankfully I got to see.
I wish.
Well, you've seen enough. You know, we've been talking. This guy has been part of some history, y'all. It's been so much fun today, guys. Been so much fun.
Yeah.
It's also been great for my depression because this is the depression part of the year for me. It's not like I'm sad, but it's like it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, sure.
And so whatever is happening, I'm able to forget the depression and go with it. And today's just been a fantastic day.
Well, thank you, Dereck. It's been a great day for me too. It really has been great. It's nice when you can find people of like mind and discover a friendship and continue on, and hopefully we'll continue the friendship.
Absolutely.
And when I come out, we can, you know,
Absolutely.
hopefully when you're in LA, you can
Right,
come out and you know,
right,
we can,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, looks like
Do
I'll
one
be in,
thing.
looks like I'll be in LA for a few days next month for a film premiere. My brother-in-law is Floyd Norman, the first black animator for Walt Disney, and the documentary made about him recently won Best Documentary at Comic-Con, so I get to go.
Awesome.
So maybe I'll get to reconnect while I'm out there
Try
with
and have
Joe as
lunch or
well.
something.
We'll try to, and meet my sisters and stuff. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
That would totally
very,
be cool.
very excellent. Very
Yeah.
excellent. And today you bought the Hollies.
I got the Hollies Greatest Hits, but it's the one with He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, and Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress, plus their other stuff. They
Okay.
put their first Greatest Hits that they put out didn't have that stuff, and it's a good record, but you got to have the other stuff
Yeah,
for me to be a complete
There you go.
thing of the Hollies. And then I got Jerry Lee Lewis Sun Records stuff,
Yeah.
his full collection. And what was the other one? Oh, and the other one I got was Mott the Hoople, Rock and Roll Queen.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I saw that on HBO. They had a show called Vinyl, and what it was about this guy who he started out in a record business with the mob, and then he took his money that he had and he went off and he made his own record label.
Oh, okay.
And later on, there's a band that got signed to his label, and they put it on in the bedroom with this gal. They put on Rock and Roll Queen, and they're singing it, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" You know, and I found out it was a band I already knew, which was Mott the Hoople.
Yeah.
But All the Young Dudes, and Mott the Hoople, Mott, that great record.
All the
But
way to Memphis.
Yes, and but Rock and Roll Queen was in the late '60s, early '70s. It was before all that stuff.
Right.
And I guess they re-released it after. And this was a re-release, but I still don't have it, and it's a re-release on Atlantic. So
Got it now.
yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
but yeah, very cool.
So we just wanted to share that with you, and I'm not sure what else to say, because that's how I do my videos.
Right? Yeah. No.
You just kind of run.
I do
through
the
that
same. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I got it from you.
Absolutely.
You've been a complete inspiration to me.
Just to let you guys know, I have received some VCLT since my last video, but I'll show that in my next video, okay? But wanted to share with you my visit with Joe. Just fantastic. Joe Nazarowski. You're a good guy.
You too. Man.
Yeah.
You too.
We played his album over at the Hi-Fi House on this really nice swanky stereo. And Lemon Stone is really good, people. If you haven't heard it, I think you might be surprised at how intense it is, actually. It rocks pretty hard when it's rocking. It does.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I worked really hard on it, and it's funny because I got from you I don't want to say permission, but I can't think of any other word that's proper. I got from you the permission to say my own music is some of the best music I've ever heard.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're always trying to be as humble as you can be, so you never say those things, even though you may think them.
Right.
And I learned from you that it's okay,
It's okay.
to say that.
It is.
It's okay to
It is.
think that,
It
and it's
is.
okay to say it.
It is.
And it's okay to put your record out and try to sell it, and for people to buy it and do it on your own, like you have.
Yeah.
We're just doing it on our own, and we don't care.
Right. We
You
just
know what I
love
mean?
it. We love it.
We do this for the love
We want
of
to do
music.
it. We want to do it. And And I can speak for both of us that we wouldn't put something out that we can't be proud of. So it's okay. It really is. It's understandable how a certain type of person can think that that's arrogant. And that's a perspective that you can have. You know, I talk about perspective. But in reality, we have the right to say what we feel. And it's good to feel good about what you do. It's a good thing.
And Dereck helped me to see that by watching his videos. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just trying to keep it real and try to share something positive if at all possible. You know what I'm saying? Joe, thanks so much for being in my home today.
You bet. Can I say one thing?
Please, please.
Peace, love, and light.